His strongest appeal to voters so far, David Cameron's warned of the dangers of a hung parliament and urged Liberal Democrats as well as floating voters that if they want change, they need to vote for him. Our political correspondent Libby Wiener is with him in Essex. Libby, strong stuff.
Yes, well, by this stage of the campaign, David Cameron might have hoped to have the election in the bag, but the opinion polls tell a very different story. They suggest the best he can now hope for is to be the largest party in a hung parliament. Now, today he was supposed to be speaking mainly about the democratic reforms a future Conservative government might bring in. For example, that anyone who became Prime Minister during the term of a parliament would have to go to the polls within 6 months, a clear dig at Gordon Brown there. But he devoted much of his speech, David Cameron, in fact, to warning of the perils of a hung parliament.
Think about the threat of a hung parliament to our economy. A hung parliament where there's no agreement about getting on with dealing with the debt and deficit. A hung parliament where there's growing uncertainty about Britain's economic future and our ability to pay our debts. That's not a change for the better, it's a change for the worse.
Well, there was a time, perhaps a week or so ago, where the Conservative strategy was simply to ignore the Liberal Democrats, but they've decided that this huge surge that Nick Clegg got after the first television debate has been sustained, and David Cameron is now making a very direct appeal to Liberal Democrats to switch allegiances and vote for him.
Lily, thanks. And Nick Clegg has been out with the cameras today.